Hello everyone, and I am finally here and ready to announce my new stop motion series. You might know me from the Home Depot Cup series in the past on this channel, but we have been on a long hiatus, and it is time that it is not a continuation. This is just a new series. So we are going to start off with what the name is. The name is the Here for the Rides Cup series. Bet that's a major question. What is Here for the Rides? Here for the Rides is a podcast hosted by myself and one of my good friends, Jeremiah, where we talk about theme parks, haunted attractions, and whatever else comes to our mind. That mainly is my other side social media business. It doesn't really have much to do with NASCAR. We don't talk about NASCAR that much. But if you do listen, it's another major interest of mine, and it is something else that we do talk about. I will talk about stuff that I'm going on in my channel and his personal social media ventures as well as what we're up to. So, moving on, let's talk strictly about this series now. The schedule for the series still being finalized. I will announce more later as we get to it, as what the plan of what tracks and what order is going to happen. I keep fluctuating what my plan is. The plan is to do 28 races for this season, an 18 race regular season and a 10 race playoffs. It will be a very similar format. I don't expect any changes as to what is in real life. I know we all have differences about it, but I kind of focused on different changes that bother me more. We'll get into that in a little bit. The points for the system. We are not doing stage racing. It is just straight racing. Just the finishing position. Stage races are no more. The races aren't going to be long enough for it to make that really matter. Points. Just like in real life with the end finish, the first place finisher gets 40 points and the playoff win. The second gets 35. Anything 36th and on will get 1 point. In real life, that means 36, 37, 38, and 39. 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40 will get that. However, that is where this major change happens, which will mainly, I care about the charter system. With the differences in my charter system, we are at a 43 car field. You heard it right, back to 43 car fields. I miss having the shorter fields, and one of the problems I feel like I have with the charter system currently is that although we cut how many cars are in the field, we run with 36 fairly often, and it's disappointing because the incentive to being running as an open car isn't that high. So decided to change that up a little bit, but let's go into why. 36 cars. The 36 charters from the beginning of the 2025 season will stay the same. They've earned charters. Season 2, however, will have 40 charters. There are 4 charters up to play for the open teams, and they will earn them by performance. Any open team that does win a race in the season will automatically gain a charter for the next season. And then the rest will go based on owners' points of open teams, getting us to 40. After season 2, we will stick with 40. We will also have 3 open cars, so it'll go to 40 and 3 open teams. After season 2, we will stick with 40 charters, and the charters will be given to winners, and then based on owner points. If a team finishes lower in owner points than that open team will take their charter. It makes things very interesting. Gives me some creativity as to, and potentially you guys with suggestions as to getting some different drivers and some different teams put in to race with some custom cars. So they'll have to perform to keep their charters. No team now has a max of 4 charters. There is no max. They can go higher. However, there are limitations put with them. If they are a team with 4 charters already, they are only allowed to run an extra open car in 10 races out of the 28. That way they have to run really well or win a race. Is possible. So a team like JGR or Hendrick can run a 5th car in 10 races. We might see the 18 or the 25 come out this year. It may happen. A team like Penske can only run 1 open car all year, as they already have 3, so they can only be looking for a 4th one. They cannot attempt a 5th one unless they already have 4 charters. But they can run that 1 open car all season long. A team like Trackhouse, this is where it gets a little complicated because they have 3 cars plus the 87 and the 91. The 87 and the 91 cannot run the same race. However, they can count as the same owner's points. RCR, who has 2 cars, Childress, can run 2 open cars at any point. They could run the 31 and the 33 at any point as much as they want, and they could both gain charters and end up becoming a 4-car team next season. Will it happen? Probably not. But they have the opportunity. And because of this, We will also see maybe some Xfinity teams, maybe some truck teams, maybe some part-time teams running more races because they're trying to gain that charter. It forces teams to improve. Obviously, I have some ideas. I've worked on some custom cars and that I want to see some different drivers and different things happen here. Obviously, I could take ideas. Please comment below if you have any ideas or questions about any of this. I'm sure there are things that I haven't thought about, which is where I need you guys here before we really start going. But I would thank you all for watching. Looking forward to the season. Please give me your constructive criticism, your ideas, your questions. Please comment them down below so I can help figure this out even better. And thank you all for watching. Looking forward to the season.